coming into the start are this is RGS and Sherborne. Again, like I know I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but no momentum. And all over. So this is just timing. Everyone seems to be, so again, boats being over, it's just time and distance. If you can come in with momentum, you'll do a better job. You can see that happening in the final, and that's the difference between these 4 teams. Going up the beat, red, I think, possibly in the 1, but they've also got 5, 6 definitely, so blues are winning. Red have a pretty tough decision there to make of, do I go right or do I go left? Either way, someone's going to try and cover me. As I've been saying, I think the right has been paid, so I think that was probably the right decision, but very tricky decision at that point. Now that you're getting covered, well done for tacking away and trying to get out of it. It's a pretty valiant job. They've got a lot on. I'd say if I was in boat 2, I would just desperately try and hang on, try and get up to Mark 1 and see what you can do from there. But it's not an easy task at this point. Looks like blue's going around in a 1-2. Red at this point, all speed, concentrate everything on speed. Don't think about anything else, just try and get in front of boat number 2. Coming back to the final here. I think we are within 3 minutes. All a little bit closer this time. It's 1 apiece. This is between 7X and RHS. I think 7X are in red, I believe. RHS are wearing these blue little bibs, and they're in the blue boats. Just looking over here at the blue boats coming downwind, it's to the Reds' advantage to keep them all bunched. It's actually quite handy to keep everyone bunched if you are behind, because then you can get a really effective cover on 2 boats. Now that the blue boats have put themselves a little bit of separation, that's a little bit healthier for the blue boats. Now going back to the block boats, so I think that's I think we're within 1 minute. Might actually be within 2 minutes. Tricky to tell. Reds are just drifting slowly off towards the line, thinking about looking upwind. Is there heavy breeze or light breeze? Reds are thinking, and they're coming back. I think it must be 2 minutes then. If this were 1 minute, I feel everyone should be lining up towards the line. Blue going on the offensive against the Reds, just bearing away onto starboard. Red jibes, and now as a defensive move, I would actually park up. So she shoots up head to wind, and then now that blue boat is just given her the option to tack away. Blue is cycling with her. But now blue, I think he's now the reactive boat. 11, she shot up. She had the ability to tack out. She used it, and so now she decided when she wanted to go. Now the blues are behind her. So if someone shoots up, you want to stop them from tacking and get just behind them and above them. And then if they shoot below, you want to get below and behind them. Blue's now pushing them in, pushing them in, pushing them in. We'll see whose timing is better. So notice how they go low and then shoot up high. So they've gone quite low and then they shoot up high when they think, okay, I'm going to try and shut the door here. So blues has gone in, they've gone for the line. And I think red could have closed them out earlier when she should have stuck to her guns. She shot up a little bit earlier. Have a look at it about 20 seconds back. So now, who's winning? Red just got that lift off of the blue boat, and if I was the blue boat, yeah, tack then, I would have possibly tacked maybe a little earlier. In fact, tacking in front of a boat can often have advantage, because now red tack onto starboard and blue is forced. So if I were red, I would tack now. I've got my guy onto port. I would then tack again to give me clear air, because this red here, they're now being lee bowed, so they're being squeezed up by the blue boat underneath them. If they'd have tacked away, that wouldn't be happening. They could have just bounced the blue boat back in and in and in. But as it stands, we have red boat here, red boat there, and another red boat on the far side. So it looks good for the reds right now. Let's see how these blues come in. So reds are definitely in 1, but they're definitely in 6. As we come around the top buoy, we've got red in first, and red in either first or second, sorry, in third. I think they had to tack, so that red boat's just got absolutely done there. Well done from the blues, just about squeaking in. But one of them has been given spins. Was that an illegal advantage? Who knows? Right, so we've got a 1-4-6 for the reds. 1-4-6 for the reds, 2-3-6 for the blues. You can see 2, 3, and 6 for the blues. This red boat should be getting attacked right now. So this red boat should be getting attacked, which it is. So this blue boat has done a good job. Red ducks underneath to stop themselves getting headed up even more. So that's quite a good self-defense. So remember, we are just looking at just the block sails, not the stripy sails. Right now, still looks like a 1-4-5 for the reds. We've got first, fourth, and fifth. Okay, so then 2, 3, and 6 for the blues. 2, 3 want to be attacking 4 and 5, and 5 should be doing more to attack 6. Now that boat's already doing it. So this boat boat 5 attacks 6, and notice what happens when that happens. If this boat comes back to help, this boat is suddenly in third. Ooh, however, we've got 2. So yeah, as I said, this boat is suddenly in third. We've now got a 1-3 for the reds. Boat first, boat third. Boat 1 slowing down. Their main is in. They're doing plenty of jibes. They're slowing down. They do not want to go around this mark. This boat has to be going as fast as physically possible. Feel like they can possibly do more, and they're all just sailing away towards the mark, which is just there. So that's the mark. They haven't even got anywhere near 2 boat lengths yet. This boat is just coming and luffing this boat, and this boat wants to break that overlap. But he's ducked underneath. That could have just given the blues possibly a first. So blue boat might have just snuck on the inside there, which could have given them 1. Red's angles were just off, and now they've got a spin. So blue, if I were a betting man, that's game, set, match with a 2-3-4. Sorry, a 1-2-3. Now what went wrong there? What went wrong was the very first red boat that was now spinning. They didn't go low enough on Mark 3. So they started their move around here, but they needed to be on a beam reach further down here. If you're on a beam reach at Mark 3, it's very, very difficult to either be overtaken or have any infringements against you. The umpires are on your side, mostly. And now the Blues, 1, 2, 3. It's a nice place to be on the final day. Finish line is just up here. So in a 1, 2, 3, you just want to loose cover. Boat in third can do quite a bit of covering, because all we really care about is second and first getting over this finish line. So third takes the job of just loose covering, especially at this point when there's quite a big gap between second and third. So third will just lose cover on these guys, and these guys, basically at this point, you need to be making it as difficult as possible for the Blues. It's pretty rough at this point. If you've got a 1, 2, 3, if you've got a 4, 5, 6. The thing is, you just want to match race that boat in third and just slow them down as much as possible. That looks like a pretty solid 1, 2, 3 for RHS.